walls are talking, whispering your name. In this empty room, everything's the same. I stare at the shadows dancing on the wall, waiting for a sound, waiting for your call. The clock keeps ticking, but the time stands still. Cold winter draft sitting on the windowsill. I found your old letter hidden in the drawer. The ink is fading, but the pain is pure. Every word you wrote feels like a beautiful lie, a bitter reminder of our last goodbye. I try to breathe, but the air is too heavy now. But it's just faded echoes in the dark, a broken fire that lost its spark. I'm holding on to what we used to be, but you're just a ghost inside of me. Faded echoes in the dark. The night is long when you're sleeping alone, staring at the screen of a silent phone. Memories flashing like a black and white film, a world full of color that is growing so dim. I'm drowning in the silence that you left behind. Can you hear me calling out through the empty space? Or have you already found someone to take my place? I'm screaming your name, but there's no reply. Just the wind outside blowing softly by. But it's just faded echoes in the dark, a broken fire that lost its spark. I'm holding on to what we used to be, but you're just a ghost inside of me. Faded echoes in the dark, just an echo lost in the dark, fading away into nothing. Watching the smoke drift into the night, burning memories, losing the fight. The rain is heavy against the window pane, but it can't wash away this bitter pain. I hold my breath just to feel something real, trying to forget all the hurt that I feel. The city is sleeping, but my mind is awake, counting every single mistake that I make. Your face is drawn in the condensation on the glass, a fleeting moment that was never meant to last. The embers are glowing and they turn to gray. Midnight cigarette and tears falling down through all these lonely years. A little smoke to blur the view of you, wishing there was something I could do. Just me, the night, and these tears. Coffee's bitter, but the taste is real. Unlike the promises you made me feel. Another pack empty, another hour gone. I'm so tired of waiting for the break of dawn. The silence is loud, it's ringing in my ears. Did I love too much, or did you love too little? We built a bridge, but it broke in the middle. Now I'm standing on the edge looking down, a lonely soul in a crowded town. Midnight cigarette and tears falling down through all these lonely years. A little smoke to blur the view of you, wishing there was something I could do. Just me, and these tears. Let it burn down, let the rain fall until the morning comes again. Yellow lights on a lonely street, walking alone where we used to meet. The wind is cold, it bites my skin, reminding me of where we should have been. My hands in my pockets, my head hanging low, walking down a path where the sad rivers flow. Every neon sign is blinking out your name like a twisted, cruel, and cinematic game. I see your reflection in a puddle on the ground, but I turn around and there's no one to be found. Just the echo of my boots on the wet concrete. Oh, the streetlights know my pain. They watch me crying in the pouring. Since the day we walked apart, yeah, they know my pain. Every corner holds a memory tight of how we used to laugh into the night. Now the sidewalk is a lonely road, and this heavy heart is a heavy load. I pass by the diner where we used to share a drink. It's too cold outside, and it's too hard to think. Do the lights shine on you wherever you are tonight? Are you holding someone else under the moonlight? Or are you lonely too, walking in the dark, looking for a sign? for a spark. Oh, the streetlights know my pain. They watch me crying in the pouring rain. They shine a light on this broken heart. Ever since the day we walked apart, yeah, they know my pain. Just a lonely light on a lonely street. They see everything, they know my pain. Typed it all out, but I can't hit send. Staring at the screen, wishing for the end of this heavy silence that tears me apart. 1,000 words written from a broken heart. The blue light is glowing, blinding my eyes, reflecting a face full of sorrow and sighs. I wrote I miss you, then I washed it away. There are so many things that I wanna say. I asked if you're happy, I asked if you're fine. I wondered if you ever wish you were mine. But the cursor just blinks, mocking my fear. It's an unsent text at 3 a.m. asking if I'll ever see you again. My thumb is shaking over the delete key. Are you sleeping soundly without me? Another message left in the dark. The clock on the wall says it's getting so late. I'm trapped in this loop of love and of hate. I hate that I need you, I love how you were, but now everything is just a distant blur. I put the phone down, but I pick it right back up. One touch of a button could change my whole world, but I'm too afraid of the flags you unfurled. So I hold my breath and I close my eyes, tired of the hope, tired of the lies. It's an unsent text at 3 a.m. asking if I'll ever see you again. My thumb is shaking over the delete key. Are you sleeping soundly without me? Another message left in the dark. Backspace, clear all. Just another text I'll never send. Good night, my love. reach out my hand, but the bed is cold. Just a bitter story that was left untold. The pillow still smells faintly of your hair, but I open my eyes and there's no one there. The blankets are heavy, wrapping me tight like a prison of sorrow in the middle of the night. I stare at the door, hoping you'll walk in to wipe away the tears in the places we've been. But the handle doesn't turn, the room stays still, just the shadows moving at their own free will. I'm a king of an empire made of regret. Just cold sheets and empty space, where I used to look at your beautiful face. Now I'm freezing in the middle of June, singing sad songs to a lonely moon in this empty space. Loving you was my favorite mistake, a beautiful dream from which I had to wake. Now the quiet is too loud for me to bear, looking at the clothes you used to wear, hanging in the closet, collecting the dust. How do we go from forever to this? Losing your touch, losing your kiss. Now I'm just a stranger living in a home, surrounded by memories, but completely alone. Just cold sheets and empty space, where I used to look at your beautiful face. Now I'm freezing in the middle of June, singing sad songs to a lonely moon in this empty space. So cold, so white, nothing left on your side, just me and the empty space. Let the rain wash away the tears. Let the cold wind swallow my fears. The city lights are turning to a blur. I'm forgetting who we even were. My makeup is running, my clothes are all wet, but I'm not ready to go inside just yet. The street is a ballroom, the thunder's a band. I close my eyes and I imagine your hand holding my waist like you did in the past, before the dark clouds came and overcast our beautiful sky, our beautiful day. plays inside my head, repeating every single word you said. A lonely waltz on the wet concrete, a broken heart to a slow-paced beat. People are staring from under their shields, but they don't know how this heartbreak feels. Wash me away, let the water pour down, drown out the noise of this lonely town. If I cry loud enough, will the sky hear my plea? Will the rain bring you back home to me? And I'm dancing alone in the rain, trying to slow down all of this pain, spinning around with the ghost of you. There's nothing else that I can do, just dancing alone in the rain. Falling down, spinning round with your ghost in the pouring rain. Just let it rain. Counting the shadows on the ceiling high, wondering why we had to say goodbye. Time moves slow when the heart is broke. My happiness vanished like a cloud of smoke. I lie awake while the whole world sleeps, drowning in the secrets that my spirit keeps. The headlights flash from the street below, casting a temporary golden glow. Then it goes away and leaves me here with nothing but a silent, lonely tear. The shapes are moving, they look like your face, a cruel illusion in this empty space. Shadows on the ceiling moving slow, reminding me of things I used to know. They take the shape of your hand in mine before we ran out of precious time. Just shadows in the dark. The wind is shaking the trees outside like the storm of emotions I try to hide. I try to close my eyes and drift away, but the darkness is brighter than the day. Every corner of this room remembers your touch. Are you watching the same sky tonight? Is your room filled with the same dim light? Or did you leave the darkness behind with a peaceful heart and a cleared out mind? Shadows on the ceiling moving slow, reminding me of things I used to know. They take the shape of your hand in mine before shadows. The steam is faded, the bitter taste stays, just like the memory of your sweet face. I sit by the window of this old cafe, watching the people just walk away. The rain is starting to tap on the glass. I'm just waiting for the hours to pass. I check my watch for the 20th time, writing your name in the frost and the rhyme. The bell on the door rings, I look up with hope, but it's just another stranger in a heavy coat. My heart drops down to the wooden floor, and my coffee got cold waiting for you. The sky changed from gray into deep blue. I guess you forgot, or you just didn't care, leaving me sitting with an empty chair. Yeah, the coffee got cold. The waitress looks at me with pitying eyes. She knows every excuse, she knows all the lies. She asks if I want a fresh warm cup, but I just shake my head and I can't look up. I take a sip of the bitter cold black, knowing deep down you're never coming back. You used to be early, you used to be sweet. Now I'm just a ghost on a one-way street. I leave the money on the table and stand, walking out into the cold rain land. And my coffee got cold waiting for you. The sky changed from gray into deep blue. I guess you forgot, or you just didn't care, leaving me sitting with an empty chair. Yeah, the coffee got cold. Cold cup, warm tears, an empty chair for all these years, leaving the cafe. Every street reminds me of your smile. Now it's just a desert for 1,000,000 miles. The dust is settling on the things we built, mixed with the sadness and a little guilt. The windows are broken, the lights are all dead, just like the beautiful things that you said. I walk through the ruins of our old parade, watching the colors and the memories fade. There used to be laughter, there used to be life, before you cut through my soul like a knife. tumbleweeds roll through the empty square. You left a ghost town inside of me, where a beautiful city used to be. The wind just blows through the broken doors. I'm not a home, I'm a ruin of yours, a ghost town in my heart. Nobody lives here, nobody calls, just your memory walking through these halls. I try to rebuild, I try to move on, but the foundation left when you were gone. I'm a mayor of a town with a population of 1. Is there an ocean beyond this waste? Trapped with this bitter taste. I'm packing my bags, but I can't find the road out of this heavy and dark abode. You left a ghost town inside of me, where a beautiful city used to be. The wind just blows through the broken doors. I'm not a home, I'm a ruin of yours, a ghost town in my heart. So quiet now, nothing grows. In my heart. You walked away without a single word, the loudest silence that I've ever heard. No closing chapter, no final page, just an empty exit from a lonely stage. The train is moving, the tracks are long, leaving me here with a broken song. If I knew that night was the final time, I would have held you, made you mine. But the door just shut and the lights went down, and you became a stranger in this town. I'm standing on the platform, holding the air, the last goodbye we never said, that keeps on playing inside my head. You just disappeared into the mist, leaving behind a love tracks fade into the gray horizon. No farewell kiss, no final touch. Maybe I asked for way too much, but a simple goodbye would have set me free, instead of this phantom that's haunting me. We never said. No farewell, no final page, just the rain on an empty stage. Goodbye, the one we never said.